the business was going pretty well in the sense where I kind of lost my drive and ambition. I'm popping Chipotle burritos like they're Tic Tacs.
He got so fat.
I got fat. And she's like, where's your drive and ambition? When I met you, dude, you were going to take over the world. Mm-hmm. Now you've taken over a very small sliver of it and you think you're good? Mm-hmm. You're delusional, dude.
Gotten complacent, comfortable.
Yeah. And I've noticed that's actually the guys, what happens is because they protect and produce and provide, what happens is they actually become entitled. If I'm doing that, I should be getting sex. That's what most guys say. Yep. I'm doing all this. Where's my sex? Mm-hmm. As if sex is the payment for being a great man, which is not. So what happens is they become entitled, and entitled people become apathetic. When you become apathetic, that's what starts to chip away at the attraction. It's this downward spiral and a slide, and I become apathetic. I'm like, I can get any woman you want. Cool, let them have you. Mm-hmm. I don't want you anymore. So when the producer dial can get out of whack really fast, which leads us into the fourth dial, which is what every guy messes up, and then we call that the player dial, where you're still having fun in your relationship. You're truly going on dates. And we like to quote the greatest American poet,
girls just want to have fun.
Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun. Mm-hmm. And this is why
I like to have fun.
Yeah. And this is why date nights and being playful and being flirty and having a good time. And it's hard to flirt with somebody who doesn't like you. So if you haven't, or you don't like, right? But the first three are like, you should be a good dad. Every guy will be like, I'm a good dad, even though most aren't. I'm a good partner, even though most aren't. I'm a good producer, which a lot of guys are. But it's the last two dials, the player dial, where we're actually having fun, going on dates. Like, dude, we have sex in the back of the car and home from date night now. Like, why? Because we actually are dating each other. Mm-hmm. Like, we go on dates. We go
do the things that you would have done when you were 17 or whatever, or 18.
Yeah. And do things that you did when you first were trying to get laid.
Yep.
We always use the litmus test like, hey, what if the hot girl from high school that you always wanted to bang shows up in your DMs and you're single and she goes, hey, let's go on a date?
What are you going to do?
What would that be? Well, then why don't you do that with your wife anymore?